Hello and welcome to today's episode of Power FCB. This is the newest Barcelona news and analysis channel whereby we are having a look on the news revolving around the FC Barcelona in the last 24 hours, most especially on the Neymar Jr. getting back to Barcelona is getting more and more serious. Joshua Kimmich on his surprise links to Barcelona and the U-turn decision made by Mateo Alemany and Juan Laporta's reaction towards the decision. Before we move on, I hereby wish and request you to subscribe to this newest channel, Power FCB, and at least give us a like down below. And now, let's jump into the news. Neymar Jr. again, and as always since he left Barcelona in 2017, is linked with Barcelona. Both sports and football transfer insider journalist Ferran Martinez have reported that Neymar is much more interested in joining Barcelona, and it is reported again that Neymar, unlike before, is willing to take a pay cut in order to join the Catalans. He always asks for his outrage, most especially those close to Barcelona, on a possibility for a return, but Barcelona's president Juan Laporta is not interested in the signing of Neymar due to factors such as wage bill, injury series. Neymar is injury prone. Then we are still trying to balance of FFP, the problems with La Liga, and again, most especially, Neymar's attitude may affect the current growing relationship in the dressing room, most especially now the young players are learning from the senior players. And the transfer fee, PSG paid for precisely 222 million euros in 2017 for Neymar from Barcelona, and will not sell for less than 70 to 80 million euros. Let's be realistic. Even a loan move for Neymar is still very risky and expensive. Again, Neymar is earning 42 million euros per season at PSG. That's even if it means paying partially, let's say half PSG paying half, Barcelona paying half, that's around 21 million euros per season, which is crazy to pay for that kind of money. My goodness. Jumping on into other news is that Bayern Munich is not willing to sell Joshua Kimmich at any cost this summer, despite the fact that Kimmich was reportedly linked with a move to the Camp Nou a few hours ago. It was reported that Joshua Kimmich is desperately wants to leave Bayern Munich or the Bavarian side, and is looking for a new club, and Barcelona was among his first priorities alongside Real Madrid, though it was reported that Joshua Kimmich wanted to be part and parcel of Xavi Hernandez's project so badly. Bayern Munich, although, have closed the door and shut it down for the German pivot. He is much likely to stay at Allianz Arena. That's according to Fabrizio Romano. My goodness, I think Joshua Kimmich is a right back. He's a central defending midfielder, pivot. That's how versatile he is. And at 28-year-old, at his prime, he's having a contract with Bayern Munich until 2025. My goodness. I don't think Bayern Munich is willing to let go of Joshua Kimmich. They value him as a very important player at their squad. And again, if Bayern Munich will sell Kimmich, that will be whooping amount of money. Look at what happened with us when Lewandowski desperately wanted to leave Bayern Munich and Bayern were not willing to leave. At 33-year-old, letting go of, he had one year left, and they sold him 40 million euros. Now imagine a 28-year-old with 2 seasons remaining on his contract, and Bayern are not willing to sell. We should close on that. According to Gerard Romero, Jordi Alba has agreed to massively lower his salary after meeting with Barcelona's president Joan Laporta for a massive wage cut is required at Barcelona for players earning huge amount of salary, and for the benefit of the club in order to balance their financial fair play. And to the last news of this episode is that Mateo Alemany, the current football director of FC Barcelona, has now made the greatest U-turn ever in football on his move to Aston Villa a few days after visiting the city of Birmingham upon completion of the move to the Villa Park. Yes. Alemany now has decided to remain at Barcelona, and it's reported that President Laporta is very much excited with the decision and is now willing to give Alemany a contract extension until 2026. That's according to Gerard Romero. My goodness, what's happening? What's happening? In as much as we love Alemany as an expert, as a genius on the way he does his things, my goodness, this guy is a beast. Matteo Alemany. We would have left a very big gap. We would have lost an expert in this team. My goodness, most especially in the leadership, managing director. If you have Alemany in your team, you are guaranteed of success. You are guaranteed of, look at what he has done in 1.5 seasons. Let's say 2 seasons. Barcelona are now the champions of La Liga. But there are a lot of questions in regards to the decision to remain in Barcelona made by Matteo Alemany. Remember, the sporting director Jordi Cruyff also made the decision. Alemany is the football director, then Jordi Cruyff is the sporting director. He also made the decision to join Aston Villa as well, together with Alemany. And now Alemany has decided to stay. And immediately it is reported that Deco will be the new sporting director to replace Jordi Cruyff. But like Alemany, Jordi Cruyff haven't yet left the club officially. That's raising eyebrows all over. Was this a trap? Was Jordi Cruyff scammed? Up to that point, we come to the end of today's episode of Power FCB, and I remind you once more to subscribe to this channel, click the bell button, and at least after subscribing, give us a like, for you are a powerful fan. Visca Barca, Visca Catalonia. We come to the end of today's episode.